Right, here we go then. Let's see where we go. Let's get out of here. Tesco's. Bloody warm today. Doesn't do my breathing a lot of good. Boy, it's getting the wind a bit. Hopefully I won't get too much traffic today. Been wanting to get out on the old Bullet for a while. She's been sitting being a bit of a hanging queen while I worked out a few things and adjustments. Not least of which was the tyre pressures. Because the manual's completely wrong, which I found a bit of a problem. After a fair bit of interneting, I found out what the correct pressure should be. 28 front. I'm currently running 32 rear, so I shall see what they're like today. The other modification I did was changing all the idiot lights to LEDs because they weren't visible with the standard bulbs, which are a bit of a nuisance because I couldn't see when my indicators were working. Anyway, we'll see how that works out. Roadworks near the new bridge at Yarmouth. It's chaos round here at the moment. So we're heading out towards Lowestoft way today. So I'm going to try and take some of the smaller roads. It's the A47 now. I still call it the A12 because that's what I always knew it as. But it has actually been changed to the A47. One thing I am having problems with is this left-hand blooming mirror not staying where it's put. I'm going to have to lock that Loctite down, I reckon. That mirror's got to drive me bloody crazy. Well, there you go. Anyway, this is my first attempt at a vlog on the move, or vlog as it's called. I'm not sure why it's called vlog, but I think it's because it's video rather than just right. So a vlog. Well, somebody said I'm pretty good with the camera, speaking wise and whatnot, so I thought I'll give it a go. I'm hoping this microphone has worked. That's an omnidirectional microphone on one of them there media mod cases. It seemed low right last time, up to about 40 miles an hour. But once I go over 40, I don't think I'll be speaking much anyway, because I'll be too busy driving. Or riding. As I say, I'm going to give it a go. We get enough slow bits where I can speak and be heard, I suppose. So apologies if there's any problem with the sounds. But I'm not really a camera aficionado, really. I only got as far as I did because I had help from Don Coffee and Saddlebags and Bullet Wanderer. A couple of other people give me advice. So that's the reason I'm any good for this. But at the moment we're just bimbling along at 40, because that's actually the speed limit on this bit, believe it or not. Not you'd think, judging by the other drivers, they're all going a bit quick. Now we go faster in an egg. Very early learners, they're weaving all of the road. Well, that's a rough do, isn't it? I think I'll give that one my dog. She's not gone very often, surely. Oh dear. Oh well. That's where we're going. I'm staying on this here A road all day. A road's alright. But they make the boring video. Giddy on. Watch what you're doing. Oh dear. Never mind what I'm doing. Well, anyway, I'm trying to get us through Hopton. Now I know it's a bit ambitious because it's holiday makers and that as well. But I am, thank goodness for it, she's gone that way. Get her over here. Right, now we're alright. We're on cycle route 517 apparently. For any of you into bicycles, like John Paul's nice place. There's nice bicycle routes around this way. I would ride them if I could still ride a bicycle. Come on. We're taking our time through here. I didn't expect this to be a fast route. I don't know what this fella's doing. He could have got through there ages ago. Oh, well, maybe he's not married. One of his wheels looked wonky. We're now going up the coast road, cycle route 517, running parallel to the A47. We just got to chug along here, because it's nice. Taking the old route into Lowestoft, along the coast road. We've got Potter's Resort, like holiday camp thing, and it's famous for having the World Bowls Championship each year. Something I have considered taking up at some point when I can't do my motorbiking anymore. Anyway, apparently this is national speed limit. I don't think I'll be going that fast somehow. These roads are a little bit well, bumpy on account of the fact that they're minor roads. Now coming into Gorton now, apparently. Now we did pass somewhere along the way what used to be the old Optimum radar station. But I can't see a lot of it now. I think that's been planted over. Or something's been done with it. I'll investigate that another time, I think. But I do remember when the radar station was still operational, going back to the Cold War days. Yeah, there's a lot of shrubbery and trees have been planted around the old radar station. All the underground part of the radar station is still there. The above ground stuff's all gone. Now I'm about to try and avoid running this lady over. She didn't bloody look. You get a lot of that round here, unfortunately. Holiday makers, they seem to think because they're on holiday, they leave their brain behind. And anything that they would normally do while looking when they're crossing a road and that, when they're on holiday, they seem to forget that. It's a bit stupid, I think, but there you go. Luckily, I'm very deft at not hitting them. You've got to have eyes everywhere when you're riding around. Here's the old church here. That is a ruined church, I believe. Or is it? Yes, it is. It's not actually in use. At least I don't think so. There's a roof for most of it. They may be doing it up though. I notice there's a roof on part of it that didn't used to be there. So maybe that's been reconstructed. As I say, I've been down this way for quite a long time. So there's a lot of things I'm probably going to find a surprise. There you go, that's the whole point of doing these things, I suppose. Right, anyway, we're now getting down to the 30 mile an hour limit here. Now coming into Gorton proper. And if memory serves, I think I go down to 20. But we don't mind, because we're not married. So one good thing about being retired now. Yeah, that is a 20 full suppose. Just drop to a lower gear. Yeah, one thing I like about finally being retired is that I ain't in a hurry. My wife's not in a hurry. She's only too glad I got out on the bike today, so she can spend a couple of quality hours with her balls of wool doing her crochet, so that's what she liked doing. She used to come out on the bike. She ain't been out on the bike for about 5 years, but I am trying to persuade her back on the back of the Meteor. The Meteor's the one I've got set up for Hilliard, but the Bullet is purely for my own enjoyment. As I say, it was one of my bucket list bikes, because I've had a lot of my bucket list bikes. I had Suzuki Katana, I had the Harley Davidson 1200 Sportster. That was an 89 model with 4-speed gearbox, so it was used to run out of gears before I ran out of engine. That was a little frustrating. I've had BMWs. Anyway, what happened was, about 1995 I think it was, I had a test ride on a 350 Bullet, one of the old 3-unit ones, from Dragonflies in Hungary, I think it was. I had a good old ride around there for the afternoon, and I enjoyed it more than I expected to, and I thought to myself, cool, I wouldn't mind having one of these. Well, I couldn't do it. You know, life got in the way, and having children and all that stuff. And anyway, first thing I said to the wife when we retired was that I'd like to retirement bikes. And she said, retirement bikes? I said, well, I've got more than one I want. So we are back and forth now. And so the first one I bought was a Himalayan, which I rode for a while, and it was a nice bike to ride, but it wasn't really suitable for taking the wife on the back, and there's a high seat. The other thing is, I also kept finding that when I tried to get off after a long ride, my foot get caught on the pillion seat, and well, I kept falling on my arse, which was embarrassing. So I decided to get a Meteor, and I looked on a well-known trading site, and the right Meteor came up, and that was the black one I bought off Black Knight, God rest him. Black Knight, as you know, passed away a little while ago. Anyway, I'm still sort of tinkering the Meteor. I had a bit of a problem with the mirrors on the Meteor. I always have trouble with mirrors. Anyway, I'm fettling it up, so that'll get sorted out the next ride out probably. Anyway, we're just plodding along. Just enjoy the ride. It's quite a warm day today, so I'm quite happy to have my visor open. I can breathe nicely. It's now a bit cooler now. That was quite hot when I come out. I absolutely hate going to the petrol station when it's hot. Yeah, I find it a bit difficult. Anyway, here we are, plodding along, doing with the Bullet what it's intended to do. I mean, obviously, she's a bit lower revving in comparison to the Meteor. And she can also soak up potholes, so that's good. The Meteor isn't too bad on potholes either, which is just as well when you consider how many of the blasted things there are around here. Anyway, we're now coming into the top of Lowestoft, or near the top of Lowestoft. As I say, this is where the old road used to come out. This is also following the line of the old Great Yarmouth south town to Lowestoft line, which is long gone now. And as you all know, I'm into my trains. My grandfather used to work on that mine. Normally we'd have gone down for Repeat, but that's under repair. It's been like that for months. I used to like going down there, just run down and run along past the bird's eye, but we have to run along the top there at the moment. But anyway, we'll soon see the seaside hopefully. So we're now in the 30s, so we'll just plod along and we'll see where we want to go after that. The first place I'm heading is, as I'm going to call this video, the tour to Lowestoft, because we've just done the coast road and gone through Hobson and Corton, which are nice places for beaches, by the way, in case you didn't know. In fact, there used to be a nudist beach down at Corton. I used to go there in my younger days when I had a six-pack rather than a party barrel. You know, that was quite nice being able to sit nothing on and not have anyone worry about it. Now I can only do that in the comfort of my own living room, and even then my wife saved me off, for God's sake, put it away. I don't have a six-pack anymore, that's for sure. It's not a party barrel. In my younger days I used to cycle and everything, so I had what was called, I suppose, a slim athletic body. I have been slim and athletic for quite a long time, but anyway, I'm happy enough. The only thing I do miss is being able to ride a bicycle, but since the emphysema, that's been there's no dice, unfortunately. I always keep on about my health, but this is for my mental health, is riding, while I can still do it. And as I said on a previous video, I'm going to keep doing it until I can't anymore. Oh, hello. Come on, behave yourself, Bobby. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I've decided to call this Poppy. Well, poppy is a very prevalent flower in Norfolk, and I used to work on the North Norfolk Railway, which is also known as the Poppy line, so she's called Poppy now. I did go with Spitfire originally, but it didn't seem to suit her for some reason. Hurricane, on the other hand, that does suit. Right, I don't really like this current traffic much. I'm only going through Lowestoft town because I've got to, because of the route we're taking today. And I thought you might want to see some of Lowestoft, which is the next big town down from Yarmouth. We might do a run round Yarmouth another time. What's this one doing? Yeah, I thought he was. Yeah. Anyway, we'll go past the Lowestoft Ice Company, as it was. They used to produce ice for the fishing industry, and there is a fishery still here. But you ain't got a harbour full of fishing boats like we used to. In fact, we get survey vessels now in here. Well, anyway, that's the way it goes. Everything moves on, things change. The fishing industry ain't what it used to be. Well, it's practically non-existent nowadays. I think they're still fishing up in Grimsby and you know, further up north the coast. But all we got down here, I think we've got clam fishing down in Essex. We've got one or two fishermen, and of course we've got small fishermen working out of Sheringham and Cromer up north Norfolk. So that's still going. One good thing. I can see the idiot lights now I've changed them for LEDs. So if you have that trouble with your bullock, that you can't see the idiot lights because of the silly little bulbs they put in. You can get, I believe Stuart Fillingham did a video on it, which is where I got my info from, and he's got a couple of links on to Amazon where you can get the LEDs, and I've just done that myself. I just told Bullet Wanderer about it as well, because he often forgets to switch his indicator off because he can't see the idiot lights flashing. So once you put these little LEDs in, they work. So that's nice. I've got to put some lights on. I've got to put my lights on because now we're now coming into another 20 here. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'll be really glad when I get out of this town. I don't like it. Anyway, we're now rolling along the Marine Parade in Lowestoft. There's all these bed and breakfasts along here. Also private apartments. Again, not what it was in its heyday, but it's still nice. That's a nice seafront to come along. There is a couple of places you can go have a nice pie or fish and chips or whatever. Me and the wife do come down here. And of course you've got the usual KFC and all that and all. So basically there is something for everybody here in Lowestoft. I come through Lowestoft, I come through this bit of Lowestoft fairly regular because children and my grandchildren live up here. I've got Bakefield, so that's not unusual for me to come this way. More often not, me and the wife come in Queenie to be at Millwall Beach up on van. We usually come up here. Sometimes we bring a picnic when we go out on in Queenie. I've actually got my lights on. I can't tell whether I've got anything from the... Oh, they are on. I can't tell whether my tiger eyes are lit. I like them. It's one of the things I always liked about the Bullet is the tiger eyes on the nacelle and the little headlight peak. And I'll get one of them done on my meteor, I reckon. I have been toying with the idea of getting the 350 Classic though, because it's sort of like, I like the J series 350 engine, which is, it's just so simple to ride. The Poppy takes a little bit more concentration than the Meteor. You know how it is. Whereas the J series engine as well is almost foolproof. That's a nice little engine, and it does for most of what I want to do as well. So, I don't actually bring Poppy out very often. Poppy is a more hobby machine, if you know what I mean. I'll do a little bit of tweaking on it, a little bit of adjustment. I've definitely got to adjust that left mirror. The left mirror keeps coming loose. The lock nut, well, I have to Loctite those. They're a ruddy nuisance. I've just got the laugh is I just got the right hand one sorted out. Now the left hand one's decided that's got to chime in. Got to learn a drives about today. Which way is he going? Which way is he going? He's going that way by looking. Might have helped if it indicated, but hey-ho. As I say, learn a driver. Right, we're back into the 30 again. I get a bit tedious. I tend to take the speed limits as best I can unfortunately it's very old. It's very hard to keep Poppy down to 20 mile an hour. She don't really like 20 mile an hour. She don't mind doing 25 or 30. But she's not keen on 20 mile an hour, which I can understand. I'm not keen on 20 mile an hour much either. I see these little 20 mile an hour zones. I mean, they make sense where there's a school, because children do often run out without looking. Actually, quite a few of the blooming adults do and all. They should know better. No wonder children don't always know what they're supposed to do. I don't think the parents do. Anyway, well, there's Mr. DPD. Oh, he's chugging along. Just happy. This here, we're now coming into his 8 fields. This chap's in a hurry, obviously, because he's decided to bully his way out of the side road. Because he's got a huge, great, big Jaguar SUV. So, of course, he's got the right to bully the rest of the traffic. Silly sort. Anyway, this is the area where my grandchildren live with their mum and dad. We come up here quite a bit. Well, we haven't been up, so we do come up here a fair bit to see grandchildren. They're all teenagers now, they're all doing their own thing now, the grandchildren. But the laugh of it is, because me and Jackie, Mrs., we get out and about and go gallivanting about, and sometimes they don't know where we are. It's almost like for me and Jack, it's almost like being teenagers again. We can just take off and go where we want. Now, where should we go now? Yeah, we've got to go round this way. Round the roundabout. We're not going out Ipswich way. We'll do that another time. What we are going to do though is we've got to head back on ourselves. We'll go back to the A12. Or the A47, whichever you want to call it. And we've got to trundle along there. It's a 40. And we're going to go down by the Flying Dutchman pub, which is in Alton Broad. We'll head back on our light wide circle, going the Alton Broad way, and I might be able to tell you some stuff about Alton Broad. Right. I'll tell you. What else can I tell you? Oh, the seagull pate again. I did slow down just in case. make me bloody calm. I make me blooming cross. So why they can call them traffic calming, I don't know. 'Cause I don't know anyone who's calm when they go over those blooming humps. Those silly mini roundabouts. If you're going to do a roundabout, do it blooming properly. Don't just put a half-hearted sort of dome-shaped hump in the middle of it. Do a proper roundabout. If you're going to do a roundabout, do a roundabout. And as for sleeping policemen, road humps, speed humps, whatever you want to call them, they're a blooming abomination. They shouldn't be allowed. All they do is annoy people and ruin suspension. Anybody who thinks it's a good idea to put a blooming speed hump somewhere where you're only, I mean, for instance, you put a speed hump on the road, totally pointless because everything's trickling along at 25 miles an hour anyway. And I know, yeah, people say, oh yeah, but people use my road as a rat run. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, perhaps if we had more enforcement of the laws that are actually already on the books, instead of messing around wasting money building, this is turning into a bit of a rent really, isn't it? Yeah. It's a bloody nuisance. Speed humps in Norfolk. What a stupid idea. I mean, you know, we got enough to deal with the potholes and the fact that Norfolk isn't flat. Just in case you didn't know. You may have noticed I've been going up and down hills. That's because Norfolk and Suffolk pretty much isn't flat, contrary to common belief. People are always a bit surprised when, yes, there are parts of Norfolk that are flat. I mean, obviously the marshes, parts of the Broads are flat. That's why they're there, because that was the flattest bit. That was an estuary once, a long, long while ago. But pretty much the rest of Norfolk, I mean, where I used to live, up in South Galston, southwest Galston, it's 300 foot above sea level. I mean, you know, well, how did I get there? Well, you have to go up blooming hill, don't you? Right. As you can see, there's a fair bit of traffic, even on a Tuesday, which is a bit annoying. But it is what it is. The traffic system around Lowestoft is legendary. Probably because it's always blocked up the roadworks. Actually, we've been lucky today, we don't seem to have any roadworks on today. So that's good. Anyway, here we go. Chug along. Chug, 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 and hang on. Off to the right is the railway line and the crossing. And that's something else that blocks up Bolton Broad a lot. Regular trains going through, they have to obviously use the barriers. That often stops the traffic. Because that don't bother me too much because I like trains. So if I get stuck at the crossing, waiting for the train, I'm quite happy. I'll just sit and wait for the train to get train spotting. You see, that's the thing, I ain't in a hurry anymore. I don't need to be. Wouldn't do me any good to try and hurry anyway. I'd knock the breath out of myself. Right, anyway, I don't even know. Just the gear again. Shows you how long ago it was when I last been on it. I mean, the gears are good on these. But you do have to pay a bit more attention. Oh, lovely. Oh dear. Yes, you can see I made a mistake here. Oh, well, I'll see if I can do something about it when I get across. I don't think I'll get past this Cadillac. Let's sit behind the Cadillac. We like the Cadillac. He's got to have fun. I think it's bad trying to get a normal car through. Go on. Because you can't. It's a left upper, isn't it? He's got to have all sorts of trouble there. You can get round here on the walk. That's it. I remember when I was a kid in America. I used to see those all the time. It's taking me back a little bit. And here's the crossing. And we're okay to get across today. And we're now going. He's gone back to Lowestoft. But we're now got to go. We're now got to go this way. We're going to Broad. We'll just chug along here. Right, Open Broad. Just to the west of Lowestoft, west and northwest of Lowestoft. I used to live here when my parents decided to come back to England from America. The first place we come to live was here in Open Broad. My mum and dad, well my mother specifically, opened a hairdresser shop, and the vast fortune we brought back from America pretty much got swallowed up into bankruptcy eventually. Because apparently hairdresser shops around here wouldn't really sustain a living. Oh well. So anyway, after about a year they got rid of the hairdressing, and we moved to Goldston. And well, there are other stories about that, but they'll do that another time. We won't dwell on that today. Anyway, where are we going now? Well, we could go out to Summer Lake. Interesting point, some of my family was from Summer. Most notably my great uncle, who was Sir John Mills, the movie actor. He's actually my great uncle. Yeah. Oh, we're now coming into 20. Time to knock it down. Come on, Poppy. Be a good girl. Yeah, she prefers to go by Poppy. What do you think? Answers in the comments. I think Poppy suits her. Oh look, they do 30 now, look. Well, at least they got rid of the humps through there. They used to be hell of all humps. Right, we're up to 40 soon, and I will be putting my visor down, so you won't be able to hear me. And I think I'll probably go, thank God for that, he's got shut up. Oi. hoon around a little bit. Right. Up.